Namaste and welcome to Tridevi Chamunda Mandir in Denver, Colorado. I'm Yamjit. Thank you for joining me. And there might be one or two of you that hopefully will be signing back in. We were having a little bit of a technical problem, so I had to sign out and relaunch the video. So my apologies for that. So I want to welcome you tonight for our ninth installment of the Kali Nitya's Goddess series. Part 9 will be the Goddess Dipa Nitya. When you first went into YouTube, hopefully you noticed that there is an accompanying PowerPoint presentation. And so if you haven't had a chance to look at that yet, I'd highly encourage you to look at that afterwards. I am going to be going through the presentation and making a few comments on that before we begin the actual fire puja. Quick announcements, a couple of quick announcements. This coming Tuesday, 7 o'clock, that's June 15th. I'm very happy to say, this is going to be the first Tuesday Satsang that you're welcome to join in person. We'll be starting 7 o'clock sharp at our temple at 1260 South Xavier Street, Denver, Colorado, 80219. I'll still be broadcasting live if you wish to join that way or watch the recording later. That particular night we'll be continuing the series we began last week, and we'll be having a short discussion and practice surrounding chapter 2 of the small scripture known as the Kriya Yoga Upanishad. And then next Friday, 7 o'clock, will be our monthly Yoga Nidra meditation and puja. And you can again join us either live via YouTube, or you can come and join us in person at the temple as well. So again, namaste and welcome. Please feel free to say hello using the chat function at the bottom of the screen. And let's just go ahead and start to go through the presentation. I had some glasses on. So the Kali Nityas are a collection of 15 goddesses who are different aspects of Ma Kali, and all of the PowerPoints begin with this slide showing the names and number and all 15 of the goddesses. They're associated with the 15 nights of the waning lunar cycle, so the moon starting out full and then getting a little darker each night till we have a new moon. So the ninth of these goddesses is the goddess Dipa Nitya. This is goddess number 9. So as the ninth goddess, she represents the ninth night after the full moon. And her name means eternal lamp. So when we honor her this evening, think about the power of the Divine Mother being like the light of a lamp, shining insight into some part of your life where you need additional knowledge. Her yantra, or spiritual diagram, and there actually was not an example of this yantra online. I had to hand draw and photograph this. And I'm going to go through what each of the aspects of this are. So you probably noticed there was a dot in the center of the picture. That dot is called the Bindu. It's the dwelling place of the deity within this figure. So it's this center dwelling place from which divine force or Shakti is going to radiate outward. The surrounding figure, and I'm going to come back to the drawing again, that looks like an eye on its side. Is meant to represent a flame. But In the field of yantrology, the study of Hindu and Eastern spiritual diagrams, that particular shape represents two things. It represents the yoni, representing birth, and when it's representing a flame, it's associated with both death and transformation as well as illumination. So this figure is very much like the tongue that we see on so many images of Ma Kali. It represents both the yoni and the flame of the cremation ground. So it's the Divine Mother as that force that brings us into this world when we're born and calls us back when our time has come. The 8 lotus petals surrounding that figure represent the Ashtamatrika, or 8 little mother goddesses. These include Brahmani, associated with Sarasvati, Maheshvari, an aspect of Parvati, Shiva's consort, Kaumari, who is the consort of Skanda, who is Shiva and Shakti's warrior son, Vaishnavi, who's a form of Mahalakshmi, Vadahi, the Divine Mother in the form of a sow, Indrayani, the Shakti or feminine form of Indra, the sky and storm god, Chamunda, Kali herself, and Narashini, the Divine Mother in the form of a lioness. And then surrounding the lotus petals, I'm going to refer back again to the yantra. This surrounding figure is called a Bapura, and within the Bapura are 8 protective deities known as the Dikpalas. And these include Lord Indra, the storm god in the east, Agni, the fire god in the southeast, Lord Yama, Dharmaraja, the lord of death in the underworld in the southern direction, Niruti, a protective goddess, protection through difficult times in the southwest, Varuna, the sky god in the west, Vayu, the lord of the winds in the northwest, and Kubera, the lord of wealth in the north, and Ishana, form of Lord Shiva, associated with movement in the northeast. So those are the Ashtamatrika and the Dikpala deities. So the meditational visualization, the form of Ma, Dipa, Nitya, which I'm going to invite you to focus on during the time when I do the mantras, offer ghee to our fire, and for the meditation afterwards. She has 4 arms, 3 eyes, skin blue like a large sapphire, with a garland of skulls. She is naked, with disheveled hair. She has fearful fangs from her mouth, armlets of human bone, bone ornaments, bracelets of skulls. She carries a cleaver, a knife for chopping heads, and a severed head of a demon in her left hands. And those are in her right hands, actually. And in her left hand, she shows 2 mudras, or gestures. This one, which means dispelling fear, and this one, which is the giving of boons. So her blue sapphire skin represents the destruction of evil. And there's a number of different deities that have this skin, such as Rama and Krishna, as well as Ma Kali. Her 3 eyes represent consciousness in this realm and beyond. Her nudity and disheveled hair All things in the universe are connected. Literally, the universe is her clothing. Her skull bracelets or necklace, usually 50 skulls in number. These are the letters of the Sanskrit alphabet. So therefore, the power of word and of mantra. Her bone ornaments symbolize mastery over the fear of death and change. And again, her hand gestures dispelling fear and giving boons. Ma Dipa Nitya's mantra, Om Krim Hum Diptaye Sarva Mantra Faladaye Hum Vat Sva. Om Krim Hum Diptaye Sarva Mantra Faladaye Hum Vat Sva. Om Krim Hum Diptaye Sarva Mantra Faladaye Om Vat Sva. Om Krim Hum Diptaye Sarva Mantra Faladaye Om Vat Sva. Om, the essence of universal reality and all-pervading consciousness. Krim, that's the bij or seed mantra for Ma Kali. Sarva Mantra Faladaye, which means the entire mantra that provides rewards. So again, her association as a goddess of the word and of mantra and the power of the word and mantra. Hum is a protective seed mantra. Vat represents the deity's destructive power, destroying our inner demons. It's kind of similar to our words crack or boom. And that spa, this is a common part of a mantra for fire puja as you're giving the offering. Spa, which is often translated to mean I'm one with the divine. So during the puja, when I'm doing the mantras and the offerings, I'll give you the opportunity to visualize or image in your mind as you hear and feel the power of the mantra. I'll be instructing you to open your eyes and focus and meditate upon the fire and let its light and let its warmth be a transforming force within your life. So tonight, for our puja, I would like very much to remember a regular viewer, Achla, and her mother, Mahendra. Mahendra is in the hospital in British Columbia, and she could certainly use some healing energy and our prayers this evening. And I'd like to also remember another of our regular viewers, Susan. Happy birthday, Susan. So let's begin by making ourselves comfortable, finding a comfortable seat where you can sit with a straight back for 7 minutes. I invite you to close your eyes and breathe deeply. Letting go of the cares of the day. Focusing on that divine presence within. The purpose of our puja tonight is to foster deeper awareness of that divine power so that we're working in harmony with it always. Think of those closest to us who are in need of healing. And I invite you to think of just some small aspect of your life that is ready for healing and transformation. And let the energies of this puja be given toward its resolution. And so we'll open our practice tonight by chanting Om 3 times. Inhale. Pavitra Pavitrova Sarvavastam Gatopiva Yashmade Pandarikaksham Sabhyabhyanta Sushi. Om Shuklam Bharadhanam Vishnum Seshyavanam Shatobhajam Rasanavananam Dayat Sava Vignopasantaye. Jai Ganesha. Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshvara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Sri Guruve Namah. Jai Guru. Om Trayambakam Yajamae Sagandim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityun Mukshiyamamritat. Om Namah Shivaya. Devi Prapanote Hare Prasida Prasida Matara Jagata Kilasya Prasida Vishvesvara Pe Vishvam Tvamishora Devi Chachara Charasya Jima Devi. Om Jayanti Mangalakali Bhadrakali Kapalini Durga Shama Shiva Datri Svasvada Namostute Jayatvam Devi Chamunde Jaya Bhutita Harani Jaya Sarvagate Devi Kalaratri Namostute. Jema. Om. 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 Jema Dipa Nitya. Jema Dipa Nitya. Jema Dipa Nitya. Kapuragaram Karanavataram Samsara Saram Bhujagendra Haram Sada Santam Hridayada Vinde Vivam Bivani Saitam Namami Devi Prapanote Hare Prasida Prasida Matara Jagata Kilasya Prasida Bishve Svara Pe Vishvam Tvam Ishwara Devi Chachara Charasya Om Agni Jyotir Jyotiagnir Svaha Agni Jyotir Jyotiagnir Svaha Agni Jyotir Jyotiagnir Svaha. So I invite you now to sit comfortably. Close your eyes and breathe deeply. And focus your awareness to this space before your forehead. Place of darkness, looking upon the darkness of space. You're breathing deeply and focusing upon the void. And slowly, the Divine Mother begins to manifest herself before you. It is Ma Dipa Nitya. The guiding flame. She has 4 arms, 3 eyes. Her skin is sapphire blue. She wears a garland or necklace of skulls. She is naked, with black hair going in every direction. In her mouth you see 2 fangs. She has armlets of human bone and bracelets of skulls. She carries a sword or cleaver and a head in 2 of her hands, and her other 2 display the gestures of dispelling fear and giving boons. I invite you now to hold that image of Ma Dipa Nitya in your mind's eye and listen to the chanting of her mantra. Jai Ma Dipa Nitya. Jai Ma Dipa Nitya. Jai Ma Dipa Nitya. Om Krim Hum Diptaya Sarva Mantra Falataye Hum Fat Sva. Om Krim Hum Om Diptaye Sarva Mantra Faladaye Om Fat Spa Om Krim Om Diptaye Sarva Mantra Faladaye Om Fat Spa Om Krim Om Diptaye Sarva Mantra Faladaye Om Fat Spa Om Krim Om Diptaye Sarva Mantra Faladaye Om Fat Spa Om Krim Om Diptaye Sarva Mantra Faladaye Om Fat Spa Om Krim Om Diptaye Sarva Mantra Faladaye Om Fat Spa Om Krim Om Diptaye Sarva Mantra Faladaye Om Fat Spa Om Krim Om Diptaye Sarva Mantra Faladaye Om Fat Spa Om Krim Om Diptaye Sarva Mantra Faladaye Om Fat Spa Om Krim Om Diptaye Sarva Mantra Faladaye Om Fat Spa Om Krim Om Diptaye Sarva Mantra Faladaye Om Fat Spa Om Krim Om Diptaye Sarva Mantra Faladaye Om Fat Spa Om Krim Om Diptaye Sarva Mantra Faladaye Om Fat Spa Om Krim Om Diptaye Sarva Mantra Faladaye Om Fat Spa Om Krim Om Diptaye Sarva Mantra Faladaye Om Fat Spa Om Krim Om Diptaye Sarva Mantra Faladaye Om Fat Spa Om Krim Om Diptaye Sarva Mantra Faladaye Om Fat Spa Om Krim Om Diptaye Sarva Mantra Faladaye Om Fat Spa Om Krim Om Diptaye Sarva Mantra Faladaye Om Fat Spa Om Krim Om Diptaye Sarva Mantra Faladaye Om Fat Spa Om Krim Om Diptaye Sarva Mantra Faladaye Om Fat Spa Om Krim Om Diptaye Sarva Mantra Faladaye Om Fat Spa Om Krim Om Diptaye Sarva Mantra Faladaye Om Fat Spa Om Krim Om Diptaye Sarva Mantra Faladaye Om Fat Spa Om Krim Om Diptaye Sarva Mantra Faladaye Om Fat Spa Om Krim Om Diptaye Sarva Mantra Faladaye Om Fat Spa Om Krim Om Diptaye Sarva Mantra Faladaye Om Fat Spa Om Krim Om Diptaye Sarva Mantra Faladaye Om Fat Spa Om Krim Om Diptaye Sarva Mantra Faladaye Om Fat Spa Om Krim Om Diptaye Sarva Mantra Faladaye Om Fat Spa Om Krim Om Diptaye Sarva Mantra Faladaye Om Fat Spa Om Krim Om Diptaye Sarva Mantra Faladaye Om Fat Spa Om Krim Om Diptaye Sarva Mantra Faladaye Om Fat Spa Om Krim Om Diptaye Sarva Mantra Faladaye Om Fat Spa Om Krim Om Sarva Mantra Faladaye Om Fat Spa Om Krim Hum Diptaye Sava Mantra Falade Hum Fat Spa. Om Krim Hum Diptaye Sava Mantra Falade Hum Fat Spa. Om Krim Hum Diptaye Sava Mantra Falade Hum Fat Spa. Om Krim Hum Diptaye Sava Mantra Falade Hum Fat Spa. Om Krim Hum Diptaye Sava Mantra Falade Hum Fat Spa. Om Krim Hum Diptaye Sava Mantra Falade Hum Fat Spa. Om Krim Hum Diptaye Sava Mantra Falade Hum Fat Spa. Om Krim Hum Diptaye Sava Mantra Falade Hum Fat Spa. Om Krim Hum Diptaye Sava Mantra Falade Hum Fat Spa. Om Krim Hum Diptaye Sava Mantra Falade Hum Fat Spa. Om Krim Hum Diptaye Sava Mantra Falade Hum Fat Spa. Om Krim Hum Diptaye Sava Mantra Falade Hum Fat Spa. Om Krim Hum Diptaye Sava Mantra Falade Hum Fat Spa. Om Krim Hum Diptaye Sava Mantra Falade Hum Fat Spa. Om Krim Hum Diptaye Sava Mantra Falade Hum Fat Spa. Om Krim Hum Sava Mantra Falade Hum Fat Spa. Om Krim Hum Ditya Sarva Mantra Falade Hum Fat Spa. Om Krim Hum Diptaye Sava Mantra Falade Hum Fat Spa. Om Krim Hum Diptaye Sarva Mantra Falade Om Fat Spa. Feel the power of the mantra surrounding you, energizing you. Feel the mantra going to those in need of healing and comfort. Feel the Divine Mother's warm, light presence within your heart. I invite you to slowly open your eyes and look upon your screen and meditate upon the flames. And just feel those things within yourself that are ready to be let go of. Feel those going into the flame as a personal offering. And then feel the warmth and see the light of the fire returning to you as a power of transformation in your life. Jema Dipa Nitya. 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 Namah. Om Sava Mangala Mangalye Shiva Svada Sadake Sadanye Trambake Devi Naryane Namostute Om Shanti 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 Om Sana Bhavatu Sana Bhunaktu Saviryam Kadavavahai Tejasvinavadita Mastu Mavid Vijabahai Om Shanti 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 Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Om Shanti 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 Om Tat Sat Om Jai Ganesha Jai Guru Om Namah Shivaya Jai Ma Devi Jai Ma Kali Jai Ma Dipa Nitya Jai Mata Di Jai Mata Di Jai Mata Di Jai Ma Jai Ma Jai Ma Namaste. Thank you so very much for joining me this evening. Wish you a wonderful night, wonderful weekend ahead, and look forward to joining me on Tuesday for our Satsang and Friday for our Yoga Nidra. Blessings always. Namaste. Jai Ma.